Hello everyone, my name is Joe Leese. I'm District Director for Service Area 3, and I'm here today to welcome you to our kickoff for the 2023 Hike-A-Thon. So some of you may be asking, why are we doing a Hike-A-Thon? And why did we change our spring fundraiser from the camp cards or the entertainment books that we did in the past? And there were a couple of answers to that. First off, with the camp cards, that was something that the council had to put together on its own in order to get a product that gave enough margin, to be worthwhile to the units. We had to go out and find those vendors and negotiate those deals, in order to have them available on the card. And that is very time-consuming and difficult. And with the cuts in staff that we've had over the past few years, we just simply don't have the ability to do that anymore. Now, there are other options. There are companies that provide pre-made discount cards that's similar to what we had, but the retail is at least twice of what we were charging for our camp cards, and the return to the units is nowhere near as good. So we decided that that really wasn't a great option either. We did try something like that with the entertainment subscriptions that we sold over the last few years. That was a ready-made turnkey program, and the thing that we thought was going to be a great benefit was that it was available nationwide, and you could sell it electronically through email if you wanted to. We figured this was a great opportunity for youth and units to raise some quick money, but it just didn't turn out that way. The sales were frankly dismal. We did not sell very many. There was not much money raised for scouting or for the units or for the youth to participate. So we've decided to abandon that and to look for something that is more in line with the values of scouting and what we do. And will help units easily organize a fundraiser that can be very beneficial to them and their participants. So we came up with the Hike-A-Thon. This is something that has been used successfully at other councils across the country, and we're going to adopt it for the Cradle of Liberty. And why a Hike-A-Thon? Well, first off, let's talk about hiking. That can be a great benefit to youth outside of just raising money. If you think about it, youth today are missing something essential to their health and development, and that is a connection to the natural world. Getting out in nature has been placed on the back burner for most kids, and the popularity of video games and a lack of unscheduled time doesn't help them. Many would say that kids today need the great outdoors more than ever before. The value of the wild is becoming unknown by children and adults alike. Well, we can remedy this very simply by doing more activities outside, such as hiking. And the combination of physical activity and visual stimuli that hiking provides can teach life lessons to kids that they might receive nowhere else. So, some points about hiking. One, it's healthy. Research shows that spending active time outdoors is good for our health, and that goes for kids and adults as well. A light hike offers beneficial cardiovascular exercise for sure, but perhaps more important in today's world of highly groomed playscapes, a trail hike can offer kids opportunities to traverse rocks, navigate exposed routes, climb over fallen trees, and things like that, helping them build balance and agility. It can expose them to wildlife. Hiking trails often provides a great opportunity to view wildlife. You can encounter birds, insects, small animals like squirrels and chipmunks, and other things. There's nothing like the wonder of nature to pique a young person's curiosity and hopefully forge a powerful lifelong connection with the natural environment. And speaking for our love of the natural environment, remember that at its core, Scouting is a conservation-based organization. Hiking outdoors is a great opportunity to talk about why we don't leave our trash on the trail and what happens to the litter that's left behind, and more importantly, practice the principles of leave no trace, which are an inherent part of Scouting. Finally, it gives us all an opportunity to unplug together outdoors. And we all know that kids spend a lot of time using digital media, and it's true for adults as well. Consider how much time our children have spent indoors with electronics over the past 3 years, and how much they still do today. Heading out for a family hike is a great way to take a break from your devices and connect with each other in the outdoors for a little while at least. So now I'd like to introduce Denzel Murdo. He's the point of contact and the person who will share how the Hike-A-Thon will take place.
Hey everyone, I'm Denzel Murdahl, the staff advisor for the Hike-A-Thon. And tonight I'm just going to give you all a brief overview of the campaign. And hopefully tonight you all learn some good information that can get your unit involved. Please, during the presentation, feel free to leave any questions in the chat so that we can, continuously answer those while we continue to move on with the program. So about the Hike-A-Thon. This is a unit-focused fundraiser. It's designed to assist the unit with their planned adventures. Think about the time frame of the year that it's taking place. It's right around the time that units are preparing for summer activities. And the purpose of the hike, like Joe said, the past 2 years, we've done a virtual spring fundraiser, which stopped a lot of our scouts from being outdoors and working on these skills. Now they can get out, hike together as a unit or as a family, all while raising money needed for their adventure. This is going to support youth development opportunities like fostering physical fitness, financial support, and citizenship. It's going to highlight outdoor adventure opportunities and promote skill development. So the way it works, when the unit chooses to participate, the unit hiking coordinator, the unit will select a hiking coordinator, and the hiking coordinator will sign up to an online commitment form, which I'll show you all how to do that in just a few moments. The hiking coordinator will receive communication about the event as it approaches and follow-up information about incentives and rewards for the participating scouters. After committing, you will receive a link to fully register as a team for the Hike-A-Thon. Once the team is established, that team captain is going to send out the team link to all of the families and leaders involved so that those scouts and leaders can join in and also send that out so that people can donate to their hiking page. In June, the unit will receive 55% of the donated funds. 45% of that will be used by the council to support youth programs and provide administration to the event. And of course, these funds, your unit can use those to support any adventures that you already have set up. And again, all scouts and adult leaders can participate in this fundraiser. Couple of the incentives that we have, our participation patch. So this is free to any scout or leader who raises more than $100 in donations by May 15th. We have our super hiker patch. Any scout or leader who raises more than $250 will be able to receive this. Now, once the donations have been collected, it's time to take that hike. You can schedule your own hike or attend the Hike-A-Thon at Musser Scout Reservation on Saturday, May 6th. We're asking that everyone arrive by 8:30 so that we can have everyone registered and begin our hike at 9 a.m. The event should finish around 12 p.m., hopefully. Units who decide to hike on their own, please have your unit coordinator submit those donations and pledge forms no later than May 15th so that the council can distribute funds to the unit accounts by June. We have a few different options for hiking depending on experience levels. So the easy option is around Camp Garrison. The intermediate option is going to go down the Yellow Trail down to Camp Hart, which is approximately 1.5 miles. And for our experienced hikers, we have the Yellow Trail down to Camp Hart, back to the Red Trail. That's 2.5 miles. Here's the fun part. So please pull out your phones, and this is how you can actually commit your unit to the hike. You don't have to take a picture. You're going to scan it with your camera, and it's going to link you to our unit commitment form. Here's where the unit leader will fill out their information, and is a little bit lower from here, you can designate the unit coordinator from there. And then, of course, right after we hit submit, we will be linked to create our team. Some of our next steps. For those who cannot follow the QR code, an email will go out this week for the commitment form. The council website has also been updated so that units can commit to the hike that way. So remember, our initial first steps to follow were the unit leadership should receive a unit commitment form via email if you didn't follow the QR code. They will appoint a unit hiking coordinator, which is going to be an adult leader, to provide leadership to that unit. The hiking coordinator will receive a link to our Give Smart fundraising platform so that the hiking coordinator can then create that team. Unit hiking coordinators will be invited to a webinar that will help them assist through the Give Smart platform so that we can work through the ins and outs of the donation forms and the pledge forms just to make sure that everyone is on the same page. And that's going to take place Wednesday, March 15th, 7 p.m. This will be recorded and posted on our event page. So like I said, we have the event happening on May 6th, but if your unit want to use this as an opportunity to hike through your neighborhood or local park and show the community that your unit is active in scouting, please do. Just let us know that that's what you plan on doing so we can ensure that you all receive your proper patches. Thank you. That's what I have for right now. And we are going to monitor the chat to make sure that everyone's questions were answered.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bob Trejo, Scoutmaster of Troop 98 in the Baden-Powell District. And I want to tell you why I'm excited about the Cradle of Liberty Hike-A-Thon. We think this is an easy way for scouts to raise their own funds for their own adventures and for their scouting units. And in our case, this is a Philmont year, and airfares are a little higher than they've been in the past. So we were looking for a good option for our scouts to help with the expense. It'll also work for them if they're going to summer camp as well. So the fact that we can set up a hike on our own or participate in a hike that's organized by the council or even both of them gives us a lot of scheduling flexibility. The fact that it's a scouting related activity and could even earn a scout some advancement credit is a bonus. And I just think it's really great to see Cradle of Liberty doing this. My old council in Connecticut did this years ago, and we found it to be a very effective and easy way for scouts to fundraise and for their friends and family to easily contribute to scouting. So I hope you'll consider participating. Hike for Scouting.